now looking at things differently and realizing, okay, we know what the market can do. And, Brian went through, and I'm sure you
Right.
went through the crash and in the early 2000s and stuff like that. This was a little bit different, but finding ways to better ourselves. And one of those ways is, we went and got our contractor's license and we started diversifying
Right.
ourselves a little bit more, not just doing our own flips, not just doing our own pad splits, but really focusing on giving back to the community and how we could help others with our knowledge. And the contracting business has really helped balance that all out a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say at least the last 2.5 to 3 years have been a little bit different than the 2008 crash.
Oh yeah.
So the 2008 crash really manifests itself, 9, 10, 11, 12. But the difference was when prices dropped on houses so severely, it really affected, the traditional real estate market. But if you were flexible and you got into the short sale side of the market, you did really well. I remember having 23 short sale listings.
Oh, yeah.
We were killing it in doing short sales because there were still investor buyers out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There were
How
people.
fun was that calling the banks all the time?
Yeah, well, it was horrible. I had a whole
was
back end,
awful.
I had a whole back end short sale team. My wife ran it for a while, and then we transferred it over to title companies, got involved in
Yeah.
it, and then we had we worked with Davis Mild Law Firm.
Uh-huh.
They had a short sale division too, and so some of it is you were required to tell clients they needed to seek legal advice, right?
Yeah.
And so someone wanted to, we would get those over to Davis Miles, and they would negotiate the whole back end thing. But it was a big grueling process, but in a lot of ways it was better because there were buyers in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now, there aren't buyers in the market. I mean, you think about a market here, we're in the Phoenix area, right? So we should be seeing, 10,000 units a month selling, and we're seeing anywhere from 3,500 to 5,000 a month on a regular basis. And, people aren't excited. I mean, even when you go to buy a home as an investor now, right? So it used to be you could get 8% interest and pay a point or something to the hard money guy, and you could get a pretty decent, especially if you knew you had a project that was going to stretch out for a year.
Yeah.
Now it's hard to do that. People are 1099. I want points. 14 no points.
8%.
18.
I haven't heard of the
You know?
8%.
Yeah.
So
So
it's definitely not like that now.
no.